Hi everyone, my name is Cindy and I'm here today to celebrate 200 years of railways. This presentation is not just about trains and tracks, it's also about stories, innovation, eco-friendly travel, and a journey that connects generations. For me, this is also a personal celebration because railways are part of my family's story. My dad, Dr. Chow Wen, has studied and worked in railway operations for over 23 years. He earned his PhD in this field, was a professor at Southwest Jiao Tong University in China, and now works at CN Rail in Canada as a specialist ram. I saw how passionate he is about making railways safer and more efficient. His dedication inspired me to learn more about railways and share their story with others. I'm giving this presentation to honor the legacy of railways and the people behind them. Railways began on September 27, 1825, when the Stockton and Darlington Railway in England became the first public railway to carry passengers and freight using steam locomotives. It was originally built to transport coal from inland mines to ports. This was a big step forward, proving that steam-powered transport could revolutionize how people and goods moved across distances. This railway showed the plausibility of innovative steam-powered transportation. The faster movement of people and cargo helped the economy and society as a whole. The engine, Locomotion Number 1, was the first ever public railway to use steam locomotives and transport paying passengers. It marked the beginning of the railway revolution. George Stephenson, the engineer behind this innovation, is known as the father of railways. His locomotive, Locomotion Number 1, successfully hauled passengers and coal, laying the foundation for railway infrastructure around the world. His vision and determination continue to inspire engineers. Railways changed the world by connecting cities and travel, boosting trade and industry, developed economies and communities, and grown urban areas. Connecting cities and travel. Compared to horse-drawn carriages or walking, railways are much faster, regular, reliable, and affordable. They strengthen national unity by linking remote regions to urban centers, boosting trade and industry. The speed of railways allowed for mass transport of raw materials to factories and distributed products to domestic and international markets. Reduced transportation costs, increased competitiveness and productivity. Economic and community development. Towns and villages near railway stations grew into economic centers. Railways created jobs in construction, maintenance, logistics, and tourism. They encouraged migration and settlement in previously inaccessible areas. Urban growth. Commuting led to the rise of suburbs and started real estate development and investment. Railways shaped urban planning, with cities expanding along rail corridors. Over time, railways evolved from steam engines to electric and diesel locomotives, and now to high-speed trains. Today's trains can travel at 350 kilometers per hour and even faster, using advanced technologies that are safer, more comfortable, and energy efficient. Steam engine era, early 1800s to early 1900s. These early trains were powered by coal steam engines. They were not very efficient and needed water stops and manual operation. Railway tracks were built using iron, later using steel. Electric and diesel transition, early 1900s to mid 20th century. This was when electric railways were first used in transit systems. They were powered by overhead wires or third rails, which are additional rails supplying electric currents. Electric railways are greener and quieter than steam ones. Diesel locomotives were first introduced in the 1920s to 1930s and were used for freight and long-distance passenger services. Like the electric railways, diesel ones were also more efficient and needed less maintenance than steam. High-speed rail innovation, 1960s to present. These trains travel over 250 kilometers per hour, also known as 155 miles per hour. They have dedicated tracks with better signaling systems and focus more on passenger comfort, speed, and efficiency. Milestones. In 1964, Japan's Shinkansen bullet train became the first high-speed rail. In 1981, France's TGV set speed records of 574.8 kilometers per hour, 357.2 miles per hour, and expanded across Europe. In the 2000s to right now, China lar- builds the largest high-speed rail network globally. Railways expanded across continents, from Europe to Asia, North America to Africa. They supported industrialization, global trade, and economic integration. United Kingdom. Railways like the Liverpool and Manchester Railway, 1830, allowed for fast transportation of raw materials, reducing costs and increased productivity. United States. The Transcontinental Railroad, 1869, linked the east and west coasts, allowing raw materials such as wood, iron, cotton, and minerals to reach industrial centers, and finished goods to reach new markets. Railways are both consumers and enablers of steel production, creating a cycle that quickens the steel industry. Germany, the pre-unification rail network, 1830s to 1870s, helped integrate the German states economically before political unification in 1871, and it helped internal trade and cooperation. European Union, high-speed rail, for example, TGV, ICE, and Eurostar, enabled cross-border business, strengthening trade ties between the European Union countries, tourism, and labor mobility. China. Modern high-speed rail network connects inland provinces to coastal economic zones. This promotes regional development and reduces economic inequality. The future of railways is exciting. With smart technologies like AI, railways are becoming more efficient and safer. High-speed trains are getting faster. Next generation trains aim to exceed speeds of 400 kilometers per hour, enhancing speed and reliability. Green technologies are helping to reduce carbon emissions. Railways are leading the way toward a smarter and greener future. Today, we've celebrated 200 years of railways, a journey of innovation, connection, and transformation. But this is just the beginning. I'll continue learning and sharing more through presentations, drawings, music, etc. There will be more events and stories sometime in the near future, exploring railway history, technology, and its impact on society. Thank you for joining me in this celebration. Let's keep the journey going.